Hello, YouTube. Firefist Ace here, and I'm here to talk about a Naruto discussion. And I'm gonna talk about how I feel. I'm gonna list the strongest Hokages in order. You know, Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen, Minato, and Tsunade. So I'm gonna list those guys in order because it's kind of, I've been influenced by the recent chapters lately, and I think it was great that Kishimoto actually revived the past Hokages. I actually think it was great, and I actually think it's gonna be great for the plot. And I just can't wait until they get out to the battlefield to showcase their abilities and what they can actually do. And I'm gonna start off. Number 5. Okay, the weakest Hokage, number 5, would probably have to be Tsunade. Regarding Tsunade, I just don't see anything out of the ordinary, anything really special with her. Even as far as her character, she's never been, one to be a main character. She has super strength, but her speed is lacking. You need to have speed to hit a target, to hit a moving target. You need to have speed, and that's something that has been proven in Naruto. For instance, when Naruto first learned Rasengan, he couldn't always. The scene with Kabuto, he had to get stabbed in his hand to hit a moving target. So in the Naruto universe, you always need speed. Okay, Tsunade has incredible strength, but even since Tsunade versus Kabuto actually got up a couple of times when he was hit by Tsunade, but it did damage him nonetheless. But still, and as far as the mitotic regeneration, that's actually a very useful technique, but the problem with that is that she doesn't gain any other abilities other than regeneration. And I kind of felt as if that's kind of boring. She just regenerates at a higher pace. The fight scene versus Madara in the manga, she doesn't gain any new techniques while undergoing the mitotic regeneration. So hey, and compared to the other Hokages, like, she's not very well known. I mean, she's well known as a healer, but not more than a fighter. So yeah, Tsunade comes in at number 5. And for number 4, number 4 was kind of tough, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to go with the. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with the 4th Hokage, Minato Namikaze. Minato was known for his speed, but other than his speed, I don't think he was a very powerful dude, and maybe that's because he died too early. If he was still living, without a doubt, he would be up there, without a doubt. I can just say that. But I believe he was still in his 20s when he died, when he became Hokage. So who's to say that he couldn't get even more powerful? The Flying Thunder God technique is a technique that deals with speed. The speed is there. But other than that, he has a basic Rasengan, and a Rasengan isn't going to cut it. We saw Shippuden. Naruto had to evolve that shit. He had to evolve that shit to make it into the Futon Rasen Shuriken, and it brought great results. And still, he had to, go beyond the Futon Rasen Shuriken in Shippuden to go to the Biju Bomb, the Biju Dama. So yeah, a regular Rasengan probably cannot, quote unquote, defeat a very powerful opponent for Minato. So, say for example, Minato versus a Sharingan user with Susanoo. You know, he cannot penetrate this Susanoo with a measly Rasengan. He cannot do that. And other than that, we seen him use. We seen Minato use the Death Reaper, and I really don't like including the. I'm not really gonna include the Death Reaper in this because it's an automatic kill. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think the Death Reaper is worth mentioning. I'm just gonna talk about the Hokage's actual skills. So Minato comes in at 4, and number 3, I'm gonna take Tobirama Senju. Okay, just for the fact that we haven't seen Tobirama Senju, we haven't seen him at all. And in one of the recent chapters, when he was going to power up, and where Sasuke made the threat, you know, whether I destroy the village or not, it's all based upon your concluding concerning the first Hokage. And Tobirama was about to go ape shit on Sasuke. His chakra rose, and you know Sasuke was about to get in combat form. Sasuke, he looked nervous on that. Okay, Orochimaru, Suigetsu, Jugo, and Sasuke, they all looked nervous when fucking Tobirama powered up. And to me that kind of, you know, after that I kind of respected Tobirama after that, because I was before I even saw that chapter, you know, I would put Tobirama at 4 and actually Minato at 3rd. But no, because we haven't seen the full extent of Tobirama's powers. He has space-time jutsu that we haven't seen. I think the lightning blade, I'm not sure if that was filler or not, but I think he has the lightning blade. I'm not sure. He can create water jutsus in a surrounding where there's possibly no water. You know, and the Edo Tensei jutsu, you know, whoever can even master that jutsu, you know, has to be on Kage level. I mean, you saw what the fuck Kabuto did. You saw what the fuck Kabuto did, man. Like, no. Fuck the Zetsus, man. During this war, it was all about the resurrected people from the Edo Tensei. I mean, shit, dude. He had Madara in his grasp. Like, fucking Madara Uchiha in his grasp. And now Orochimaru, he has the 4 Hokages under... Well, no. He doesn't have Hashirama under his control. So, imagine what the fuck, you know, Orochimaru's gonna do. Just by Orochimaru summoning the four Hokages, it instantly turns the tides of the war. Instantly. Okay, so I have Tobirama at number 3, and I'm gonna move on to number 2. Number 2 is Hiruzen Sarutobi. Okay, way past in the first Naruto, way past his prime, this dude took on. Granted, he took on the first and second Hokage and beat them. He took on the first and second Hokage and Orochimaru. He didn't kill Orochimaru, but he did beat him. And he was way past his prime. He had to be like 70 or 80 something, man. You know? And while reading that, I was like, wow, you know, what was he like in his prime? And Hiruzen, I don't know, but I think he might have a Sage mode. I think there might be an ape or a monkey Sage mode. And if there is, you know, it justifies my claim. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the fight between him and Orochimaru. The first and second Hokage were not nearly at their strength. Okay, but what people have to remember is that they're still, you know, Kages. They're the Hokages. The Hokages are stronger than even the rest of the Kages. They're Hokages. So they're above Kage level. The norm for Kage level. And he took them out. You know, when Hiruzen summoned fucking Enma, that's when shit got real. And Orochimaru, he commanded the first and second to stop him. He was like, no, fuck that. If Enma is gonna turn into that diamond staff, stop it. You know, he tried hard to stop the third Hokage from turning Enma into that staff, and that was only one of his abilities. He was known as the god of all jutsu, I believe, the third Hokage. So we haven't even seen all of his abilities. We haven't even seen him in his prime. And in the plot right now, I feel as if Hiruzen, he's not in his prime when he's resurrected right now. So, but we saw what he did. We saw what Kishimoto did with Nagato when he absorbed B's chakra and he reverted to his old self. So Kishimoto, he might do something like that for Hiruzen. Who knows? Yeah. So I instantly have Hiruzen at number 2. Number 2. And for number 1, obviously, Hashirama Senju. You know, he's number 1 in Naruto right now. Other than Eru Madara, he's number 1 in Naruto right now. In one of the recent chapters, he summoned a 1,000 or 2,000 hand fucking Buddha. It made the Susanoo armored Kyuubi look like a rodent. it made the Susanoo armored Kyuubi look like a rodent. So, you know, and if he has even more tricks up his sleeve, dude, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Okay. I don't even want to know what else he has up his sleeve. And this is not the half chakra Kyuubi he was up against. He was up against the fuel Kyuubi in the flesh covered in Susanoo armor. And when he summoned that summoning, I remember while watching that chapter, I was disgusted. No, but it was a good thing. I was disgusted at how powerful Hashirama was. I never ever thought Naruto would get to that the Naruto universe would get to this level of power. In the fucking Makutun Jutsu. Come on, man. Wood. Who would have thought? Look what Kishimoto has done with this wood. It's crazy. Dude, I don't even have to give reasons as to why Hashirama is the strongest Hokage. You know, I don't even have to give reasons why. So, just to make it clear, Tsunade at number 5. Minato Namikaze at number 4. Tobirama Senju at number 3. Hiruzen Sarutobi at number 2. And Hashirama Senju at number 1. And that's it. Fireface Ace, Firefist Ace. Comment, like, and that's it. I'm out.